Hey all, as part of a series with little quick tips about Linux, I just want to show you a really neat tool. Now I know from my own experience a few years back, switching to Linux and being aware of that you might use the command line interface, the terminal, a lot, because that's what people say, right? They keep saying you got to learn the terminal, yada yada yada. Actually, for a casual user, it's not true, but it turned out what they said has been true in the sense that I like using it a lot, and I use it very often nowadays. And there's one tool that I want to show you that I didn't know at the beginning, but I think is super cool to take the edge off and take the fear of navigating your file system in Linux. That tool's called Ranger. So you have a graphical user interface tool that is very similar to Windows File Explorer. Which one that is depends on the distro you're using, but I want to show you a really neat tool to navigate the file system in your command line interface. So I've got my terminal open here. Let me make this zoom in a little bit. I'm currently on an Ubuntu distro here, Ubuntu Studio, but it works to my knowledge on all common distros. The tool is called Ranger. So as all commands in Linux, it's essentially an installed application. As usual, before you install something, you should run a update of your repository database here. You don't have to upgrade, but an update, so your system knows where everything is. Clear that up. And you do sudo apt install -y Ranger. -y is the auto confirmation. If you leave that out, you have to confirm one more time with yes. I just like to put it in because I know I want to install this. If you're using Fedora, you're going to use sudo dnf install Ranger. If you use pacman, so if you're using anything Arch based, you're using sudo pacman, and I believe on pacman it's -s to install something. I'm not sure, not familiar with pacman a lot, but it's always the same. And you're trying to install Ranger. Very quick. Clear up my screen, and now you have an application that you just call by calling it by name in the terminal, Ranger, and look what it does. It shows your file system almost in a GUI-like fashion. It lets you navigate with the cursor keys. There's of course no mouse support, it's after all in terminal here, but you can navigate left and right with your cursor keys, and you can just hop down in the tree structure and see what's in everything, and just kind of find your way around very easily without having to go through. Oh, interesting. I just went on a music file. How crazy! I didn't know this. I don't know if you can hear, but I just clicked on with my cursor key on a music file and it started auto-playing. I had no idea. That's cool. So right from the terminal, you can play the music. Neat. Wow, this is amazing. I had no clue. That is an honest accident. I didn't know this would happen. Let's see what happens if I go to an image file here. There it is. You can open them right there with an enter, and it'll open your default application. So this turned out even neater than I expected. I just wanted to show you this is a neat way to navigate your file system in an almost GUI-like fashion in your terminal and find everything you need. It opens automatically subdirectories if you use the cursor keys to the right. And there you go. You got a heroic game launcher here, and there's a game installed here, Stranglehold, an old classic, and there's move in and out as I feel. It's very convenient, it's very fast, and you can obviously open files right from there. So I hope this helps somebody, takes off potential intimidation that the Linux terminal can have for some people. If you're one of those that's currently on the brink and wondering maybe I should switch, I can highly recommend it, and this is a tool I can recommend. So there's going to be others in other videos. Have a good one, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.